Alright, Sheffield people, this has taken about 6. I'm having issues with my storage, people ringing me. Let me try and get through this, please. So, Sheffield people, please like, please share, please subscribe. Yeah, and sometimes on X, yeah, I do it. Sometimes it can be a bit silly, can't I? Yeah, but if you act normal, no one's gonna listen to you. You have to act a bit different. But my fans, be friendly. I mean, not my fans, my friends and my family know I've got a good heart. They know I'm only doing it to play. Have a little bit of wind up, have a little bit of mess about. It's never personal. But some people can't really take it, can they? Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's not the ultimate me. It's just to get attention so that you stand out from crowd. So let's get on to our nearest and dearest, Sheffield United, yeah. I must confess, I used to love their lime green away kit. I just liked it. It stood out. It was bright, really bright. Brian Dean, Tony Agona, dilly-dilly-do. We know the rest. Yeah. So, remember that time when they sent us down? Did they beat Leicester away? And we had to get a draw against Forest. I'll never forget it, yeah. And Forest beat us 3-0. And then at the end, it came onto our scoreboard saying that we've stopped up in the old First Division, that it was a 4-4 draw. You got it wrong. When Ron Atkinson first come, Luton scored in the last minute at the baseball ground and sent us down, and United overtook us. How bad were that? That was bad, weren't it, for the Wednesday fan? It was really, really bad. But in a way, it did us some good because we went straight back up and we won the League Cup. Probably the only team to ever win a major trophy in second tier. So yeah, I sometimes think it's harder for me because I've seen top tier football for 15 / out of 16 years. Seen Europe, should have been twice, if not for Liverpool. Third place finish. If we'd have done United home and away, we'd have been champions of England for the 5th time. Seen the League Cup, went to it as a 14.5-year-old, went to both cup finals in '93, beat them in the semis. Really good days, but them to me now, they faded. History's always there, innit? Always there. But that and his brilliant fan base has been the only thing to really sing praises about, because let's be honest, this last 26 years has been terrible. And when we got that man, yeah, all the money that he spent and everything else, so we had nearly 11 seasons of him, and only 2 good seasons that we had was a 6, a lows in the playoffs, alright, Storm, and a 4th where we lost against Huddersfield on penalty shootout, yeah. So and then since then we've just had relegation and 6 points to League One, non-footballing reasons. This season, 18 points. You know the drill. It's been a nightmare, isn't it? It has been a nightmare. But when Sheffield United was in League One for 6 seasons, yeah, nobody really, they had to get on with it, didn't they? Wilder come, rest is history. No one felt sorry for them. But I think what we've been through this season has been unprecedented. In all our long history, we have never, ever been in administration. Never ever been in administration. I've got to be honest with you guys, it's something that I've never experienced before. I started to go off that man when the 6 points go off and we got relegated. Do you know what I mean? And then every time we seem to do well, it just seemed to drag us back down. And that's why the United fans wanted 10 more years of him. I totally get that. Totally get that. But tomorrow, for me, this is no excuses at all. It's no excuses yet, but for me, we're relegated before the season started. Before the season started, we was relegated. Yeah. We all know why. Bookies don't have you to finish. They have you to get relegated favourites. They don't have you to finish rock bottom. Every bookies had us favourites to finish rock bottom. I said it all for me. So usually when I go into a Sheffield derby, Steel City derby, I'm like, oh, don't want to lose, don't want to lose, don't want to lose, yeah. But tomorrow, it's like, it's unprecedented again. It's like, how many? I've just said to mate Stuart, yeah, I take a 2-0 loss. I mean, let's think about that for a minute. That is very sad, yeah. I don't think I'd be saying that if we weren't in administration. Yeah, if we wasn't in administration, I don't see me saying that. Yeah, and this isn't excuses. This is just what he's done. And listen, it's all funny. You can all laugh and you can all have a good time on Wednesday. I get it. But guess what? If it were your club, or you love, or you care about, or you've gone religiously for all them years, it wouldn't be very funny at all. Do you know what I mean? And the only thing that we can chuck back, what I can chuck back at United fans, luckily enough I've got none in my family, yeah, right, but the only thing I can chuck back is his history and his attendances. So in my lifetime, from 86 to 2000, we were a better team, yeah. 91 we went down, they overtook us. I think that's on its season 3 above us, but we come straight back and won 1 cup, and then first season come third, yeah. But I've got to confess, yeah, since 2000, apart from the 7 years that we in League One, since 2000, apart from the 6 years doing League One, they've been better than us. They have, and we have to accept that. Only thing is, when we were a good team, we actually achieved something. We were in the top tier for 15 seasons out of 16, won a cup, should have got to 2 Europes, because of Liverpool it won, and got to 3 major cup finals, winning 1. Yeah, so 15 out of 16 seasons in the top flight. What did United achieve? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Under Wilder, their saviour. Yeah, 9th place in the Premier League. That's all they achieved. We sacked Trevor Francis stupidly. Didn't he come 9th? So we've had the good times. The third, I think we come 5th, 7th, and then we had 1 bad season after the cup finals, both of them come 9th. Didn't we sack him for that? Big mistake. So what I'm trying to say is, yeah, when Wednesday we on top and doing very well, 15 out of 16, with a 3 cup final, we should have been 2 Europes, but it was 1 because of Liverpool fans, Heysel, yeah, we achieved something. When United got up there, they come straight back down, yeah, and they come 9th, that we set Trevor Francis for. So, basically, would I swap that? No, I wouldn't. But I'm lucky enough to see the good times. A lot of Wednesday fans haven't. And you can only go on history so much. I've just put my hands up and said, since 2000, they've been better team, probably by, I'm not going to nitpick you and clutch at straws, yeah, maybe them 6 seasons doing League One, and we had the playoff shouts, yeah. So, that's probably on it. So, take probably, I don't know, 6, 7 seasons, they've been best since 2000, but they haven't done anything, have they? They haven't done anything, apart from, they've been in Premier League, they come straight back down, and apart from 1 season, they're a 9th. This is why I think Sheffield football's so poor. So when Wednesday were doing very well, I always look at teams come up and then come straight back down. I think that they were rubbish, because we were a normal, we were the Division 1 team / Premier League team. And this is why I think that Sheffield football, for the size of the city, has been poor. Do you know what I mean? And I also think that Sheffield United fans and all secretly hate us more. Because when they were in bad times, Adrian Heath, trying to think of his name then, Adrian Heath, yeah. I once drove past, I lived on Claywood Flats behind the train station with my ex. And I thought, oh, United's reserves are playing tonight. I got home, I swear to God, Mum and Dad's grave, true story. Next day, doing 8,000 there against Port Vale, a league game, not on Sky. They averaged 13,000 that season. I think it was 99 season. Yeah, might be wrong, but it's definitely true. That season, they averaged 13,000. So, Wednesday, no Premier League for 26 years. Stints in League One. Nightmare owner. Yeah. God, didn't we pay for them to playoffs, yeah? Most expensive tickets in the league. Apart from this season, we've been boycotting. We still average 26, 27,000 always fall out of way. That's why people like Simon Jordan say Sheffield Wednesday, not just bigger, but a lot bigger. Because we've seen United in bad times. And listen, it's not like I'm having a go or having a dig, but that's the fact. They got 8,000 for a league game, not on Sky. Average 13,000 with cheap tickets. Wednesday, all these years, I've got a daughter, yeah, 26, 2000, long time ago that. That's a generation. Ints to League One, points off, yeah. Nightmare owner. still average 26, 27,000 with expensive tickets. And I think, personally, yeah, that's where the hatred comes from. Because we still know that with a bigger club. Does it count for much at the moment? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't count for shit. Yeah, but I think that's why they got to the Premier League. We had Bruce, I was on the Cup, and I saw the thinker of it saying, mind the gap. If that would have been all the way around and we got to the Premier League, I guarantee you we don't say nothing of United. Because to us, there is rivals, yeah, but we know that we're bigger, so they're irrelevant. You might disagree with me here, you might think, he's chatting, but I don't think I am. But, let me say this, but I think that's where the difference is. In good times, when's the most expensive tickets, in the second tier, still average 26, 27,000. United, cheap tickets, under Adrian Eve, nothing like what Wednesday's been through. I think they were about 8th bottom, might have been, they weren't in relegation zone, put it that way, cheap tickets, they got 8,000 and then they got 13,000 average. Playoff, Stevenage, what were it, 15, 16,000, third tier, we're 4-0 down, live on Sky, over 32,000 at Hillsborough. So you can nip and tuck, Some say, yeah, but you want average 30,000 since bloody blah. So I put a finger out on my ex. 1992, when football isn't like what it is now, when Tottenham and West Ham are going to get in 25, 26,000. Football's changed, it's moved on since then, it's a lot bigger now, yeah. Back then, yeah, we averaged about 400 fans, 450 fans off 30,000 in 92. What did United average in 92? I think it was 21,000, yeah, right, 21,000. So he's structuring it close there. But I asked a question and nobody come back to me with an answer. I said, when did United last average 30,000? Before 2006, before Wilder Cup? They couldn't answer it because they know it was decades ago. So you're clutching at straws. But if you look at the thing, Wednesday's been better, yeah, and you're better in tough times. That's just a fact. But United, yeah, I've got respect for them. I think when they've got a full house, it's more a closed-in stadium than Hillsborough, yeah. Bramall Lane can be very intimidating, yeah, right? And like I say, it's very close and compact. And our records there is terrible. I remember once years ago, we're in 92, we had a goal disallowed from Warhurst, and then Waddle passed it to Hurst, he tore it, top corner. You might not be able to remember this, I was on the fallback stand, I was young, 16, 17, right, yeah, and I went in front of the Sky camera, and on some tapes you can see the Sky camera during celebrations distorts and it goes off. Mum and Dad's grave, that's me, do you know what I mean? So yeah, so let's get on tomorrow's game. Do I want to get relegated tomorrow at United's ground? Hell no. Will it happen? Hell yes. As a football fan, when you think things can't get worse, they always can. But this season for me has been unprecedented. Because before the ball was kicked, I knew that we're down. Yeah, and it's just been horrible. It's affected my mental health a lot. But because I've done regrettably like a mug, 5 years behind the door, lost with my mum and dad in space of a year when they were only young, not seen a daughter for 20 years, only seen one in 18 years, yeah. I had stresses with my son, yeah. It's character building, isn't it? Unfortunately, you don't want it, but it's character building, and it is. So what might be massive for somebody else, when you've done that, and it's not a competition, yeah, but it sort of comes off you easier, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I've got respect for United. And that's why I say, if I have my choice, I'll have them both in Premier League, yeah. So tomorrow's going to be very difficult. What hurt me at Hillsborough when I had friends in the Leppings Lane and I had a little bit of a laugh. But some people, they try and turn it, don't they, yeah? Yeah, we know what it's about, yeah, but they didn't get in United's faces, because United are a better team, yeah? So we didn't get in the faces, yeah, at all. We didn't run, we didn't do the ugly things, and that's what scares me about tomorrow. Are we this massive club anymore? No, yeah, because we haven't been in the top league for 26 years, yeah. But we've still got a massive fan base and potential, eh? We've got it. I just sometimes wonder, you see West Ham, 25,000, 23,000, Chelsea, 18,000. The list goes on and on. Tottenham, 23,000. We were getting more than them. if we'd have had the last 25, 6 years better, could we be building a stadium what holds 50, 60,000? We'll never know. We'll never know. Do you know what I mean? But I've been there when we were better than and bigger than all them, and it upsets me greatly. To tell you the truth, if someone had pulled me in 2000 and said, this is going to be your next 26 years, I would not have believed them. Football's all about now, unfortunately. It's always been your haves and your have-nots, but it's all about who's the owner is. Yeah, who's the captain of the ship? Who's going to employ? Who's going to give time? It's all about the owner. Yeah, and United has proved that it doesn't always have to be done with loads of money. So we might hate as rivals, but sometimes you have to respect them a little bit. Who do I like in their team? I don't know them all, but I like, is it Campbell? I like him, and so yeah. But tomorrow I'm very, very fearful. Yeah. Am I really saying, don't go down tomorrow, don't go down tomorrow? Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I'd prefer it if we didn't get relegated tomorrow. I'd prefer it if we didn't. But I think we are going to. I think we are going to. If United relegate us, no. If there were 4 or 5 games left, fair enough, yeah. Yeah, we had to win, we had to win. Or if it was last game of the season, 2 games left, we've got to win. Or else we down, United beat us, United relegate us, fair enough. Hands up, United sent us down. We're in mid-February. If we don't go down tomorrow, we 100% go down the next game. So for me, United haven't relegated us. They do want relegate us, yeah. But you'll get the drift, what I'm trying to say, yeah. If they want to glorify on that, which they will do, probably more to the hurt, they know that we're a bigger club. Even people come out years later like Simon Jordan. We're rivals, of course, they're going to be all over that. And like I say, it's just unlucky for us. We don't think that things can get any worse, they can. What would I want us to do tomorrow? Yeah, it's the derby. It's unpredictable. You never know. We have giant killings for a reason, yeah. But we've only seen 1 win in 26 games. That for me is not good enough, yeah. We haven't been hammered in many. We're in the game up until the 60th minute. We look to the bench, there's no one to bring on. Other teams can, yeah. When the game gets stretched, when we go a goal behind us, heads go down. Just for tomorrow, yeah, switch that. Use anything against us, get in the faces and have a fucking go. My prediction, I think United will beat us 3-0. Yeah? Would I take 2-0? Yeah, that sounds terrible, doesn't it? But that's just how far we've fallen. You have to remember that. For me now, it's all about, yeah, coming back. This season has been terrible. I mean, to copy it off United, it's going to be at their ground, yeah, when it happens. But like I said, I'll be honest. If there were a few games left that we had to win, yeah, they relegate us, but we're in mid-Feb, so they haven't. It's going to happen anyway. We all know that, yeah. But just to rub it in, the nightmare season can always get worse. It's going to happen, and we have to remember this. But like I said, with takeovers, yeah, I don't know if this guy, if he gets it, it's going to do well. But I'm just looking at the action, and his action for me says he wants it compared to the rest. So yeah, dreading tomorrow. I think it's sad when there's only 2.5 away fans. Same at Hillsborough. I think it should be at least 5 or 6. To be honest, I think as players need to camp up and have a good go. And if so, great. But listen, will I be gutted if we get relegated tomorrow? No, because I know it's going to happen anyway. I can't believe how much we've fallen. When you've seen the good times, we were miles in front of them. It was day and night. Yeah, we achieved things. Yeah, but they're not Real Madrid. Let's get that right. They are not. This season's a poor championship, yeah. Very poor, yeah. So it's not impossible. But our team, we haven't got the players. Hope they prove me wrong. God willing. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming. Mark the pitch morale. Like, share, and subscribe. It's been an odd season, guys. Yeah. But listen, Leeds have been, Portsmouth have, other teams have, yeah. Southampton, yeah. We've got to get this right next owner right. Yeah, and if it takes longer, we can never go through this again. Because it's only when it happens to you, you see how bad it is. And our fans are class in bad times. And for me, that's what separates the Sheffield clubs. When they're both doing well, both fans turn out. But when one doesn't, but when they're not doing well, I've just spoken about the numbers. And you can say what you want about me. Or blah, 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 he's chatting blah, blah, blah. But Google it. What I've said to you is a fact. So thanks for coming, guys. Take care, and let's hope we get right owners, yeah? And don't be too down about tomorrow, yeah? We all know what damage has been done. We're not stupid. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to repeat myself. They aren't relegated it as yet. But because of people like Simon Jordan and the numbers, you know that we're bigger, they're going to rub it in. And listen, would we do the same up as if it were way round? Of course they would. Of course we would. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, keep your chin up. It's all about who we get next. And for me, I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but I like James Ward because of action. Alright guys, cheers, like, share and subscribe. Take care guys.